What is up, guys? Welcome back into the channel. If you are new, thank you for stopping in today. We are up in the big shop yet again. I feel like probably 75 to 80% of my videos are up in the shop, so thank God we have one. But today we're going to be talking or working on this beauty right here. If you guys don't know, this is my 1998 GMC K2500. I bought this truck about 5 years ago. It would have been going into my senior year of high school. Bought it. Slowly been doing upgrades. We need to do all the body work yet on it. I mean, I have a new bed for it, rockers, cab corners, doors, fenders. We got the new cowl hood put on it. And then at some point we're going to be doing all new front bumper, rear bumper, airbags. Airbags are up there along with the fenders and all the other parts for it. I don't know what the plans are yet for it. I would love to be able to throw like a 6-inch lift on it, but lower it down to like a 5 if I could get it that low, because it does have the gooseneck in the bed and I do tow with it. But I still want to be able to use it. I don't want it so high that I can't get in it and daily drive it and stuff like that, but that's going to be later on down the road. For now, we're actually going to be talking about some of the front end components. A lot of you might know my buddy Chad. He does lift kits, wheels, tires, all that fun stuff. Well, he just done a bunch of front end work for me. But I actually forgot I ordered some parts for this. So when I ordered the airbags and these other parts, it was before the shutdown. So like March, April, somewhere in there, before all this pandemic shutdown and stuff. And the airbags came in, but I forgot about the other parts that we're going to be talking about today. And I messaged the company because I just was going through stuff, and I messaged the company. I was like, hey, I didn't receive these other parts yet. Well, they apologized and literally sent them out within, I think I got them in like 2 days. So thank you for that. I did order all this stuff through SD Truck. So if you guys are looking for anything, great website. I mean, they have everything from lift kits to leaf springs to airbags to, I mean, everything, you name it. But yeah, we're going to start off by taking off the center cap, jacking it up, pulling the wheel and everything off. And we're going to jump right on into this. If you guys haven't figured out what we're talking about yet, we are going to be putting new front shocks on this truck. Oh, that door's locked, but probably blinding you. But when I got this truck leveled, it came with the shock extenders. I have those on there right now. I've been running them for probably 2 years maybe. And I figured it was time to upgrade, put something a little bit nicer on there. Because a lot of those leveling kits, they do come with the shock extenders on it. Nothing bad against them, but I would rather just upgrade to get rid of that piece. It is a little metal piece. I don't know if I'll be able to show you. You might be able to see it. Yeah, right there. So that's the piece I'm talking about, and we're going to be getting rid of that shock. But it is just that little metal piece, and it's not bad, but my experience is it tends to back off, like the bolt and nut back loose, and then you kind of get like a sloppiness in there, and it just creates a clanking noise, and I don't like that. So we're going to be pulling all that apart. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and get the front tires pulled off, and I'm probably going to do that off camera just because, I mean, it's nothing really exciting. But then we'll grab the new ones, I'll show you those, and then we'll get them tossed on. So here's the product, guys. These are the front shocks I ordered. They're not the exact same ones because I think the other ones were like out of stock or something. So they sent me these ones, but these are the rough country ones. Should be better than the ones that we have on there for sure. I think those ones are like the Monroe, or however you pronounce it, from O'Reilly. You can get for like 20 bucks. I don't remember even how much these ones even were. But we're gonna be taking it off, unbolting this bottom bolt here, with the, probably end up having to take the splash shield off, and then undoing the top one there. But like I said, it's bad because this bolt here, or the nut, will actually sometimes work its way loose, even though it is a locking nut. It happened on the passenger side, and then that joint right here just kind of pivots back and forth, causing the shock to like sway in and out, which is terrible. But yeah, we're gonna be go ahead and taking that out all apart. I'll get this splash shield popped out, get these pins pulled out, at least these three, so I can fold it around. We'll get this taken out and get the new one in there. So here we have the new one and the old one, guys. Hopefully you can see that all right, me taking that out of there. Rough Country does send you this universal like bushing kit and stuff. So obviously you want to find the one that's going to match up to your length, which it looks like you're going to be using these long ones. You will have to put these in there, top and bottom. Bottom one might be shorter. I'll have to kind of mess with it. But I'm going to get you guys set back up, get these pushed in there, and then we'll get this new one put in. Just wanted to show you guys how this worked. So I put one of the sleeves in the bottom there. They give you a bunch of different ones. Well, I just tossed that one, but they're all different lengths. So you just kind of play with to see what fits best in there. And then this top one, obviously I had to use the longest, and then they give you these little rubber bushings or couplets that go on the outside. So be sure to stick those in there. I'm gonna go ahead and get the bottom one snugged, not super tight, and then I'm gonna cut this, and then as it expands out, we'll slide our top bolt in. And bam, just like that, guys, it's in there. We'll put our flat back on, bolt up the wheel again, and then we'll move to the other side. You're basically just gonna repeat the same process on the other side. Not super hard. Make sure, like I said, when you go to cut that strap, you do have it in the area, because when you cut that, I think I'm shooting up. But other than that, guys, it's pretty simple. Just be careful, obviously. Use jack stands and stuff. Got one set up, jack, everything like that. Just be safe. Put gloves on so I didn't get my fingerprints all over this. Nice new shiny shock. But we're gonna go ahead and jump to the other side, and then I'll bring you guys back once everything's bolted up and it's lowered back down. Well, there we go. It is all buttoned up, put back together, guys. So when you do this, obviously the passenger side is exactly the same as the driver's side. Like I said, when you go to cut that band on there, make sure you have it where it's gonna shoot straight up into your bolt holes, because if you don't, it's a pain in the butt to try and pull that thing down. But we got it all, you can tell, buttoned up. Both sides, give you a little action shot down in there. Like I said, I really wanted to, or I ordered these to get rid of these parts here, the shock extenders, just because, I mean, it's not super heavy metal, and I know they can bend. Like I said, those bolts or nuts work loose, and then you have that pivot point stuff. And I'm hoping this kind of improves the ride quality a little bit, because we don't have this piece in there. It's actually the full shock, so if I do hit a bump, it will actually take the impact. And those shocks aren't that old, and they're kind of, I mean, they don't, like, they're a little wore out already, and I think it's just because of where they're getting overextended and stuff. So hopefully these ones work better. Like I said, I ordered these a long time ago, and they now got here, but there's another view. So I'm excited. I think they're gonna do good. I think the next big thing for the 98 is I bought some new seats, which are here in the office. I'll show you them real quick. I bought these for $50. Sorry if it echoes in here, but my main reason is buying these just because this driver's side isn't all ripped up. They obviously need to be cleaned up. I mean, you can see like the dirt and stuff in it, but I'm gonna spray my solution on this, run it over with the drill brush, come back, shampoo it, and then I also got the passenger seat. Won't use the passenger seat because the one in my truck is in excellent shape. So I'm gonna get these swapped over at some point. But I don't know if I go to do that, if I try and find a cheap carpet somewhere, because my carpet in the truck, it is a farm truck, so I'm constantly climbing in and out. It's always dirty, it's got hay and stuff, but underneath, I mean, it looks brand new. I'd like to go back to the blue. I might shop around, because if I'm gonna be pulling the front two seats out, I'm gonna pull the bench seat out, I'm gonna replace the rear speakers. I'm gonna do all of it at one time. So I'm not pulling these out, then I'm like, oh, let's pull or change the carpet over, and then I got to pull them back out, pull the back. So I'm going to do that all at one time. Like I said, if I can find a cheap carpet system, if I can't, then I'll just slap them in there and call it good. But I hope I can. I'm going to say maybe within $100 or 150, 200, somewhere in that price range, I'll go ahead and swap it over. But yeah, guys, I'm excited to see how these shocks perform. I know some guys complain that they blow out, the bushings get sloppy and stuff, but I guess we'll see if that happens. Well, I guess we'll just buy a new set or throw the old ones back on and stuff. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Remember, learning as I do, doing what I love. I'm the GM man. If you guys like the videos, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. Be sure, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you know exactly every time I upload. We have a lot of content coming on this truck, a lot of content coming on this truck, and content coming on the new Chevy C60. And yeah, so be sure to stick around, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.